Yes. So welcome to Microsoft Power BI training. This is Lakshmi. So yes, we are in our second session, Power BI second session. And not only Power BI, here we are discussing SQL as well, basic SQL, which is helpful for the Power BI developer, people who don't have a knowledge on any language. Yes, this is going to be help you a lot because Microsoft Power BI and SQL combination is a trending now. Okay, so the batch will start, yesterday it started 4th June 2024 and the timings will be 7:30 a.m. IST to 8:30 a.m. IST. Okay, and the fee structure, everything will be noted here. So you can see here 5,900 in INR and the duration will be 5 weeks. Okay, and coming to for any queries, contact Logic Lab teams. Okay, first 5 sessions will be free as I mentioned yesterday. So first 5 sessions will be free and first 3 sessions. Okay, first 3 sessions are going to be uploaded in YouTube channel. Logic Lab YouTube channel is there. So we are going to upload over there. You can access recordings if you miss something. Yes, please go through and watch the recordings. You can fulfill that gap. Okay. And from fourth session, we are not going to upload the YouTube, recordings into YouTube channel. Those videos will be available in our website. Okay. That is Graphite. So there we are uploading all the notes. Okay. Whatever we are discussing in the class, that one and recording and note. Everything will be uploaded over there. People who are registered for this course, they are going to get the access for that and then they can view the recordings and everything. They can see the note, everything you can access. Okay, Logic Lab support team will be available Monday to Saturday between 9 a.m. IST to 7 p.m. IST. You can reach out them through calls. So you can see here the contact numbers. Please note down that, or else you can send a mail to support@logiclabtechnologies.com. Okay. So you can get, if you have any queries, concerns, you can reach out them, then you can get the clarity of it. Okay, the next one is there was social media links. So you can please follow that. You will get to know all the latest batches, whatever is going on, and then everything you'll get to all the updates. And people who not yet joined the WhatsApp group, please join WhatsApp group. So you'll get all the updates regarding Power BI and combination of SQL updates, like, session at what time is going to start and what is the, the video links, everything you'll receive there. Okay, so is it clear? And people who don't have a link for the WhatsApp group, let me share that. Okay, so I'm sharing here all the details. You can, I'm just pasting here in chat box. Okay, please copy that. And here you can see the upcoming batch details. Please visit our logiclabtechnologies.com. Okay, you can see all the upcoming batches, timings, and what was the price of it and who's the trainer. Everything you will get to know. And there was a payment link as well. People who not yet registered for the course, yes, go through with that. And but first 5 sessions will be free. Don't worry about it. But people who are registered for the course, they are going to receive a new link from 6th session. Okay. For 6th session, they are going to receive the new Zoom link, and from there, all the candidates who registered for the course, they are going to be there. Okay, so join WhatsApp community. Yes, here we have a WhatsApp community group link as well. Please go through with that. Okay, people who not yet go through with the content which we are discussing here, yes, content link also added here. You can go through with that. Okay, so all the details are there. Please go through with that and then proceed with that. Okay. Yep. This is what the introduction. So let's move into the today's session. So before moving to today's session, I just want to brush up yesterday's stuff what we discussed. Why? Because there are a lot of new people are there. So that's the reason I want to make first brush up like whatever we discussed yesterday. We'll just go through with that and then we'll start the today's session. Okay. So yesterday we discussed about what is Power BI. Okay. How it will help, what are the variation, versions of Power BI and 7 pillars of Power BI. This stuff we discussed. Okay, what is Power BI? Power BI is a BI tool, business intelligence tool. BI stands business intelligence tool, which will help us to understand our business easily, quickly, and efficiently. Okay, this tool will help us to understand our business easily, quickly, and efficiently. And that report will help us to take a quick decisions. Quick decisions in the sense, it will help us to understand how we are, where we are. Okay, so this is going to be understandable by seeing the Power BI reports. Okay, so how it is going to help you to the business to take a quick decisions. Okay, so based on the report which we built, so based on that, business team is going to take a decisions like, okay, these products are very low. Okay, what we have to do? What needs to be? So 4 kind of analysis we can do. One is descriptive analysis, prescriptive analysis, predictive analysis, and diagnostic analysis. 4 analyses are there. People who not join yesterday yesterday session, please go through with the video recording which is available in YouTube channel. Okay, if you want link, yes, let me, no, it's not there with me. Yes, so I'll try to get it that video, or else if you join the WhatsApp group, yes, today also you are going to receive that link. Okay, first session recording link and the second session recording also. Once it is uploaded, that also will be shared in WhatsApp group. Okay, just go through that. I'm just discussing here basic stuff what we discussed yesterday. Okay, the highlights of that. And analysis types we discussed, and the what is Power BI, what it is doing. It is a ETL tool. ETL means extract, transform, load. Okay, ETL stands extract, transform, load. These 3 stuffs, yes, we can do with the Power BI, and then visualization, modeling and visualization. This part we are going to enter. And this was covered in 7 pillars of Power BI. So what are the 7 pillars of Power BI? We can load the data, we can extract the data, we can transform the data, and we can modeling the data. We can add the calculated tables, calculated measures and columns, everything. Yes, we can add with this. And then visualization, and then distribution. The last one is automation. So 7 pillars. These 7 pillars are very, very important. Because of these 7 pillars, only Power BI is leading in the market. Power BI is leading in the market. And for Power BI, people who don't have a technical, people who are moving from non-technical to technical, yes, this is very good choice. Why? Because this required very less knowledge of coding. Okay, if you have a basic knowledge on coding, yes, you can survive this Power BI desktop. Okay, so that's the reason I can see the lot of there is a most of the organizations are moving from different click view, the different BI tools like a click view, a Tableau, Looker. There are many BI tools. So from there to they are shifting to Power BI. So that's the reason we have a huge demand for Power BI. And if we have a SQL as well for Power BI, it's going to be like a rocket. Okay. Yes, this is what we discuss, and even versions also we discuss. Versions means desktop version we have, Power BI service free version, Power BI service pro version. Okay, what we can do with what? So this discussed, please go through with the recordings. Okay, yes, so this is what we discussed in yesterday's session. Today we are going to enter into the second session, which is Power BI desktop. So here we are going to discuss introduction of desktop, how it looks, and downloading of the Power BI desktop, how we can download, and that part, and introduction of desktop and Power Query editor. Just introduction we are going, like how it looks, the feeling and all. Okay. So first one is Power BI desktop. So yeah, what we can do with a Power BI desktop? As we already discussed, we can prepare. Prepare means what? We can load the data and we can perform the ETL and we can create the modeling and we can do the reporting. So this part we are doing here. Explore and create model. So here we have 3 types of views. In Power BI, we have 3 types of view. Now, recently, in the month of March, they added 4th view also, that is called DAX view. Okay, sorry for that. I missed that the screen here because it's added recently. So the first one is reporting tab, data tab, modeling tab. In interview, definitely we are going to have this question. How many types of views or tabs are there available in Power BI? We have 4 tabs. One is a reporting tab, data tab, modeling tab. The 4th one which added in the March, that is DAX view. That is DAX tab. Okay, 4 tabs are added. So once we entered into the desktop, no, then we can see all these 4. Okay, explore and create model where we are doing the modeling. In modeling tab, you can see the third one. You can see this. So this is a modeling tab. Here we are giving the relationship between the tables. Whatever tables we loaded, no, if it is required, then only we are going for the giving the relationship between the tables. To give a relationship between the tables, what we need? We need a key columns. That is very, very important. So when you can get to know the key columns, if you understand the data, see in Power BI, nothing to do much here. Okay. If you know the data, if you read the data, if you understand the data, then it is going to be easy. First thing, you should understand the data. Before that, you should understand the requirement which provided by client. And second thing is you have to understand the data. What data it is. What I can, like which columns I can use for what analysis I can do. If you understand this stuff, no, it is very easy to build the reports. It's a very easy. Okay. The main thing is you have to understand the data. That is very, very important as a BI developer. Okay. So the next one is this. The next one is report. So reporting tab is, this one is a reporting tab. Okay, you can see this is how it will look. And the fourth one is publish. So publish means we have to publish the reports into Power BI surveys. Into Power BI surveys. How it will look? So you can see here, connect, publish, Power BI service. You can see here, Power BI gateways, which we discussed yesterday. This is going to be our source and access. Okay, so if you see here, so this is a data source. This is a data source. Here I just load showing sample one. So you can see cloud means any like Azure or AWS, anything. Okay. So you can connect that Azure data, cloud-based data sources, or else you can connect the models. Okay. Like a SSAS, SQL service, analysis service. Okay. Those things. This is a database, SQL database. So any source you can connect and you can build the reports in Power BI desktop and publish. Where we are publishing this? We are publishing in Power BI surveys. You can see here, Power BI survey. This is also cloud. Okay, we are not going to share reports, PBIX file, direct into the PBIX files. We are not going to share with the clients, customers. Okay, we are publishing the reports into cloud-based like a Power BI service. And from there, we are giving access to the users. From there, we are giving access to the users. So if you understand this part, no, this entire structure, then you are good with the Power BI. Okay, so connecting data source, doing the modeling and creating a reports and publishing, give access, schedule that automation, and you can see here access part. Schedule reports based on the requirement. Okay, so this is how we have to do. So once we publish the report, what we have to do? We have to schedule, right? So we have to schedule in the sense, we have to schedule the reports as per the requirement. Few reports will be like a month, daily once. Daily one time it has to refresh. Okay, at specific time. Few reports, yearly, like hourly ones. Every 1 hour it has to trigger. Few reports 4 hours once, few reports 5 hours, few reports 8 hours once, based on the requirement. Okay, only specific days it has to refresh. So this entire part we can schedule in Power BI service. Okay, to schedule a Power BI service, we need some security. Correct. This is a cloud. So we have to secure our data. So for that, what we have? We have a gateways. Power BI gateways are available. It has a on-premises personal mode, on-premises data gateway, on-premises personal mode gateway. This also we are going to discuss here in the last end of these sessions. Okay, gateways also I'll show you how we can download, how we can set up the like a scheduling. Okay, this part also we'll discuss. Okay, so here we have a forward data gateways, and these gateways will work as a bridge between Power BI service and data source. This is a SQL database and maybe some other stuff which is there. Okay, mostly we have to, not mostly, we have to be created gateways for local databases. Otherwise, it is not possible to schedule our reports. Okay, so once it is done, then we are giving access to the users. So they can view in mobile or desktop. Anywhere they can view all the reports. Okay. So any questions, concerns? I see some hand raises here. So if you have any questions, concerns, yes. Let's go through that. Let me clear that. People who have a questions, please raise your hand. We'll go through the questions and then we'll move into the next concept. Yes, Gopal.
Good morning.
Hi, Gopal. Good morning. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing good. Thanks for unmuting me. So I have one query related to when you talk about the connectivity, connecting to the different data sources. I mean, in our classes, so what are the connectivity we are going to cover?
So here the basic connection, like in regularly the stuff which we are using, those connections we are discussing here, like a SQL database, SharePoint locations, and CSV files, multiple files, how we can load, and with the folders, how we can access. Okay, these things we are discussing. And there are other Azure also we are covering here. Okay, and there are other ERP systems like Anaplan, SAP, HANA, or there are other ERP tools, right? So for that, we need some certain credentials. Correct. So if we have a
Yeah.
credentials, yes, I can show you if someone have a credentials, someone who have a access for the ERP systems, I can show. Otherwise, mostly we are not connecting to the ERP system. Why? Because it will give a burden on the ERP systems. That's why we are not going to have access for the ERP systems in real time, I'm telling. So what
Mhm.
they are doing, they are keeping data into SQL databases or else
Okay.
Azure. Okay. So they
Yes.
are keeping
So
that data
we'll be
and
covering in detail for the Azure as well, right?
Azure connections, yes. How we can connect the Azure database.
Okay.
Yes, we are covering that. So mostly these connections we are using in real time. That's why we are covering this. If people have some special requirement, like, we are using this kind of ERP system, how I can connect. Okay. In that case, if you guys are providing any credentials, yes, I'll show you that option also.
Thank you.
Okay, but right now I don't have any ERP system access, so that is not possible. But if you just giving the credentials and giving the,
Mhm.
if you have a T codes, yes, give the T code names. That's it. It's very
Mhm.
pretty easy. Okay, it's not difficult
Thank you.
connecting to the ERP systems. Yeah. Anything else, Gopal?
Apart from that, for example, how we need to start with, for example, some of the projects already built by someone, right?
Mhm.
So we need to have a look and build from there, right? So are we also going to cover in that scenarios, like how to
See here
troubleshoot?
what we are. Yeah. So here what we are doing now. We are picking one project which is related to sales. Okay, I'll show from starting to, like from base to end.
Okay.
So troubleshooting, it's different in a different scenarios, correct?
Right.
Troubleshooting, we don't know exactly what requirement will come and what needs to be do. It's a project to project will be different. So if you started working on this, no, if you started using options and all, which has existed in Power BI, automatically you can like understand, okay, this is what is happening. Okay, what they did, what I have to do. Definitely you will get that idea. Troubleshooting, it's not like, okay, this is the way only we have to go. No, not like that, right? We don't have a exact structure. Okay, if this is a problem, there are multiple scenarios. I can't like mention like, only these scenarios will come. Okay, this is how we have to go.
Yeah. I mean, I was talking about the general scenarios where generally people have these
Yeah,
problems
that's
where
why
you could have
initially
that.
I said understanding data is very, very important. If you understand the data, it's easy to crack the any issues in Power BI.
So
Okay,
is
that
this
is very
session
important.
only PPT based or it is a practical?
No, practical, practical. So the first, there is no use, right? If I say only theoretical.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, there is a practical. First 2, 3 sessions are introductions part. Okay, so from tomorrow or day after tomorrow, we are entering into SQL. First, we'll finish SQL. Why? Because base is very important.
Got it.
Okay, so first we are going to cover the SQL and then we are entering into the Power BI. So I'll show you just introduction today, how looks and feel the Power BI desktop. Okay,
Thank you.
yeah,
Thank you.
thanks. Yes, Ashok.
Yeah, hi, good morning.
Hey, hi Ashok. How are you?
I'm good. Thank
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
The-
Yes, Ashok. Tell me.
On the desktop, we can create a models, right? What type of models is it? A relational or dimensional model we can create, or just we
See, models in the sense it's not like a SSAS how we are doing in MSBI. No, it's not like that. Here we can create the star schema, snowflake schema. Okay, we can give a relationship, not like a dimensional model, tabular model. No, okay, it's not in that way.
chart
Yeah,
schema or snowflake schema?
snowflake schema. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
And snowflake, what is the use of snowflake schema?
Yes, we'll enter. Okay, once that the concept come, yes, we are discussing clearly about it. Okay,
Okay.
don't worry. So we are going step by step. So first we should know the how we can connect to the sources, correct?
Exactly.
And then second, transformations, how we can shape up our data, correct?
Correct.
The third part is if required, any calculated columns or needs to be add. Yes, third we are going to do that. So
Correct.
once we are done with that, and we are entering into the modeling part.
Okay.
Okay, so that's how step by step we are going because see, experienced candidates can understand easily. So there are freshers also in this batch.
Yes, sir.
So they don't know the terminology also, how it looks and all. Correct.
Exactly.
So we are talking like a transformation, modeling that, this. No, they don't know. So if we go step by step, yes, they can understand easily and they also able to clear this. Correct.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what plan I have. So
Yeah.
one by one, we'll go and then we'll finish our course completely and successfully. And let's see. Okay.
Yeah. Go with your flow.
Yeah. Thanks, Ashwin.
Thank you.
Yes, Gopal. Still, do you have any question? I see your hand raised.
Sorry, I have not lower my hand. Yeah.
Yeah, please do that. If you are good with the questions, please lower your hand. Otherwise, I thought like, still you have a questions. Ashok, even you as well. Edwin, still I can see your hand raised. I hope it's by default, it is working. So if not, please use chat box. Okay. If you have any questions, please use chat box. Because yesterday I'll allow you to talk, but you said it's a by default it is showing something like that you said. So that's the reason I'm not allowing you to talk. I feel that's a reason. Gopal, still I can see your hand raised. Okay. Yes, Gopal.
Yeah, the chat window is still disabled. That is the reason.
Okay, let me do that. Yeah, now it is enabled. You
Thank
can
you.
use chat box. But questions, please raise your hand. Then only it will be more interactive. Okay, don't use chat box for everything. If you talk, so I'll also get the interest. Okay, people are very interesting, and then yes, we can discuss more and more about that. Okay. So chat box I enabled, but that is only secondary option. Okay. Cool. So let's move into the next concept. So we are going with the overview of desktop, various data connections, what are all available, and overview of Power Query Editor. Okay, so this is what 1 minute. Various data connections. Before going to data connections, so let's see how we can download the Power BI. I hope you guys are able to see my browser, right? Please use chat box if yes. Okay, I see mixed answers here. We see only presentation. Okay, good. So let me stop sharing. Let me share the screen. Yeah, now it is visible, right? The browser. Still only PPT. Yeah, thanks. So I'm just giving a link here. You can go through with that for the downloading Power BI. I hope people already did, but yeah, people who not yet done, please use this link for downloading the Power BI desktop. So here you can see Microsoft Power BI desktop, Microsoft Power BI mobile, Microsoft on-premises data gateways. We talked about on-premises data gateways, right? So we'll discuss this later, end of this Power BI sessions, okay? How we can download, how we can do that. Right now, you have to download Microsoft Power BI desktop, only this one. So mobile version, don't do that, okay? So download Microsoft Power BI desktop. You can go with the download option. It is pretty easy. Just click on that and it will ask language, select the English and the download. That's it. Okay, it's a pretty easy. So this is the one you have to use. Okay, it's clear, right? Okay, so once you downloaded the Power BI, if you press on install that and you can see the Power BI desktop version like this in your system. Okay, I just open the Power BI desktop. Let's see how it looks though. So it's opening. It will take some time to open. Yeah. Yes. So this is a Power BI desktop. We can see. So right now you can see here the sources are as well. Okay, learn with sample data. Also you can do with SQL Server, Excel works. Why? Because mostly we are using this too in real time and SharePoint location. Okay, and you can click on the blank report for the new report. So if I click on blank report, no, it will open this. This is a Power BI desktop. So I told you, right? 4 views are available. See, you can see here, report view. So you can see here, the report view and table view, modeling view. You can see by seeing the symbols itself, we can understand. This is a DAX view which added in a month of April, end of the March, I think. So yeah, they added newly this view. Okay. And you can see here, cancel this. So you can see here, the pages. This is also called filter view, visualization view, data view. Okay, so data view means if we add any tables, if we load any tables, any data, it will looks here. Table list will be available, table list and column list. Okay, once we connect it to the data sources, now we can see that option. So this is a visualization part. So by default, like all the visuals you can see here. These are all default visuals. These are all default visuals. Okay, these are all default visual. If requirement comes, yes, we can download the certain visuals from market also. Okay, this is a filter view. Definitely we are going to have a interview question. How many types of filters are available? Filter views are available. Actually, right now it is showing 2 visuals, 2 filter options. Okay, filter on this page, filter on all pages. There is a one more, which is called visual level filter. 3 levels of filters are there. Visual level, page level, report level. Okay, visual level, page level, report level. We'll discuss in depth once we enter into the concept. Okay. But just overview, I'm just going through. So how it looks, so all the views. So let's see. So this is a report view. If we add any visuals, we can see here. This is a table view. Once we added the data, we can see the data like a Excel file. We can see the data like Excel file. How Excel file will looks? It will looks like a rows and columns. The data will be stored in rows and columns. Correct. Columns will be here and the data will be the rows. Same like Excel sheet it will looks. This is a modeling tab. This is a modeling tab. We can add all the tables and then give the relationship. See, it has a relationship like this. And this one DAX. So we can verify our codes here. DAX codes we can verify like a SS, like a SQL. Okay. So if you, so you want to verify your like a SSMS. Okay, this is a Microsoft SQL Server management. I'm just showing here now. So what we can do here, we can create all the tables and we can write, we can execute the code, we can see the results, right? So like that, here also we can execute our DAX queries and we can see the results, how it looks. Okay, so that's the reason they added here DAX query. Before what we used to do, for example, I want to see the top 10 sales. Whether I have to write the DAX query and pull that into the table view and then check the data and extract the data. That's how we have to do. But right now what I can do, I can write the DAX code here itself. I can see the results. If I execute, if I run, I can see the results. People who are aware about SQL, yes, they can understand this easily. Okay, don't worry. We are discussing SQL also, right? Then you can get to know. Okay, this is how it looks, the Power BI desktop. And what are all the types of data connections are available? Let's go. So you can see here by default, you can see here Excel workbook. This is the data source. We can load the Excel files. OneLake Data Hub. Yes, you can load the data from OneLake Data Hub. SQL Server, enter data, Dataverse, and recent sources. So let's explore this get data option. If you explore this, so you can see all the common data sources here. All the common data sources here. Okay. What you can do now, just download the Power BI desktop version. Just go through with that and list down what are all the data sources you are using. Okay. We'll discuss tomorrow in the class. Okay. What are all the people who are working? I'm telling people who are working, just go through with this option, get data option. For example, in your organization, data is coming in Excel workbooks. Data is coming in SQL database. Data is coming from Azure. Data is coming from ERP systems. Data is coming from Anaplan or some other web related and CSV files. Data is coming from models like dimensional model, tabular model, which is available in analysis service. Okay, Dataverse or data flows, whatever it is. Just list down that. So you can share in our chat box tomorrow class. Okay, so I can understand, okay, most of the sources what we are using on that. But in real time, like, with my experience, I'm telling, so I can, like, most of the most of the data connections will be Excel workbook, SharePoint locations, CSV files, folders, and SQL databases, Azure, sometimes analysis service also we are connecting, and Anaplan. Okay, these things we are connecting mostly, and web means SharePoint only. Web means SharePoint only. Okay, there are other data, these are all mostly used one. Okay, you can see here common data sources. If you click on more here, you can see lot of stuff, group data. See, file, Excel workbook, text, XML, JSON, folder, PDF, Paraquat, SharePoint folders. You can see these kind of files we can connect. And the database, if you come database now, you can see here all the SQL Server database, Access database, SQL Server analysis service database. This is a live connection. This is going to be a live connection. You can see here. connect live or import data from a SQL Server Analysis Service database. Okay, Oracle database. See, if you know SQL Server database, how to connect, it is easy. Like same pattern for Oracle database, IBM infrastructure. So these are all databases, Terra database. So all are common. Okay, same structure, same method connecting to the databases. Okay, it's a very easy. So SAP HANA database, SAP Business Warehouse Application Servers, these are all ERP system. So for this, if you guys like, someone have access for ERP systems, yes, we can try here. I'll give access for my system. You can provide your credentials and we can see how we can connect to that. But right now I don't have a ERP system credentials. Okay. Amazon Redshift, these are all common connections. I mean, not common connections, same credentials we have to provide how we are giving for the SQL Server database. Okay, that's why I'm picking SQL Server database here. I'll show you how we can connect that, and same method we can follow for others also if someone using other databases. Okay, so you can see all these things, but we are not using in real time. MongoDB, you can see TIBCO. There are many databases. Okay. Microsoft Fabric means here we have a Power BI semantic models, means data sets, data flows, data marts, warehouse. These are all will be created in Power BI semantic model, means it's a Power BI data set only. Okay. And the data flow, yes, this is we are going to create in Power BI service. Okay. KQL database, these are all we are not using much. So you can go here. Power BI data flows. Yes, again, it is available here. Data flows, same these things. Power BI platforms. People who are already have a knowledge on Power Apps, no, so they can understand dataverse and all data flows. Okay, they can understand easily that. But yes, don't worry, we'll discuss here. You can see here all the Azure related stuff. Okay, so Azure SQL database also, like connecting to the Azure SQL database also is equals to SQL Server database. Same credentials we have to provide. Same credentials in the sense similar kind of like a server data, server details, credentials. They click our credential like our name and password we have to provide. Okay, if it is SSO login, yes, it will pop up when you are trying to connect that. No, it will pop up and you have to approve that. Okay, so online services, SharePoint locations mostly we are using. So other than that, I don't think so. These are all we are using. Okay, so yes, there are some organization which they are using, but yeah, as I mentioned, it's a very easy. Even Databricks also similar to the SQL. We had to provide the links. Okay. So the next one is others. These are all stuff. Just go through with that. That's why I'm telling. Just go through with that. People who know R and Python, yes, you can write the scripts also here. You can see Spark, IVL, LPM. Lot of data connections are there. Okay, Anaplan, you can see OLEDB. Okay, people who know R and Python, yes, they can write a scripts also to get the data. Like how we are writing in our notebooks and all. Like that, you can write here and then get the data from the different sources. Okay, so we'll discuss in depth. So I'm just showing the introduction of it. So these are all the data connections are available. This is the reason Power BI is leader in the market. Lot of data connections we can do. Okay, we'll discuss limitations on all, like what connection if you do. So what type of limitations will be there? Something like that also we'll discuss. Okay, is it clear? Okay, so let's move into the Power Query Editor. I told you Power Query Editor is a ETL tool where we are loading data, okay, transforming data, and then extracting data, loading data, and transforming. So these three we are doing in Power Query Editor, correct? So it's not separate installation. It's a part of Power BI desktop only. So if you click here in the home tab, transform data is there. So if you click transform data, then it will take you into Power Query Editor. So you can see in the title. So you can see here. This is a Power Query Editor. how we have for desktop, let's see. For desktop, it is Power BI desktop. So you can see here, Power BI desktop. This is Power Query editor. Okay, so let me load some sample data, then you can see the maybe some this refresh shows. Let me let me do this. I'm just loading some sample data to show you how the Power Query editor will look. Okay. Yeah. See, once I loaded the table, no, you can see the Power Query editor. Okay, this is how the Power Query editor will. One minute. Here it has to show one more tab as well. Let me enable that and then come back. Yeah. Okay, you can see here applied step as well, right? You can see here applied steps. So this part you can see here in the left side, you can see all the list of tables here. Whatever tables we connected, we can see all the list of tables here. And the middle part will present the data. Middle part will present the data. So what type of data it will present? Whatever is there in the table, it will present, but it will show only 1000 records because we not yet load the data. We just connect it to the source and we are viewing the data here. So it will show 1000 records. First 1000 records it will show. Okay. To get the confirmation, you can see here in the bottom, how many columns are there? 5 columns are there. 999 plus rows means 1000 rows only. Okay. Even if you perform any, if you view any data view, there is a view tab which will help us to analyze our data. So in that time it will show pop-up it will give. So based on the 1000 records it is representing. Okay. In that time you can understand. Even though if you have a 35 million rows in our table, it will show only first 1000 records. Okay. So this is a table view. And this is a properties and then applied steps. Applied steps in the sense, whatever transformations we are doing, everything will be listed out here. Whatever transformations are doing, everything will be step out here. Okay, you can see all the steps. You can see by default system is doing this. See, promoted header, change type, replace value I did to show the, see if I don't want this, what I did, I just replace the nulls into any. Okay, so if I cancel this, you can observe here, see null comes. Okay, like this, if you do any transformations in Power Query editor, everything will be listed out here. Okay, all the steps will be listed out here. If you want to modify, you can go that step and modify. For Excel files, for other files, system will perform few transformations automatically. Those also will be listed out here. Okay, like a promote headers, change type. I didn't do that, but system generated that. Okay, so this is how it will look. If you want to change the table name, yes, you can do here. I want to change or give only pro. See, here also it will get changed. See, so here also you can change. Double click and change. Okay, this is how the Power Query editor looks. Any questions, concerns? Not only today concept, even yesterday one also. People who have a concerns on yesterday concept, yes, we can talk here. Is there a separate Power BI desktop for report server? I have report server installing. Yes, Rajendra. Now you're allowed to talk.
So in my laptop, I have Power BI report server installed. And when I go to the URL, localhost/reports, in the right corner, there is a link to download Power BI desktop. So I can see that that version is, I have two different versions of Power BI desktop installed on my laptop. So wanted to know, like for report server, the Power BI desktop would be different as compared to the one that you showed us over here. Is it like that?
1 minute. Let me go through with the link which you shared, and then I can understand clearly. So this is the link you used to download.
Yes.
The one which is was different from this.
Browser is not visible, but I hope you have opened both the links. Yeah, so this is the link that opens when I try to open the download link from the report.
See, it's like a, so how I can say, for example, in your laptop, if you search for the any, I can give the example for this. Do you have idea about Visual Studio?
Yeah.
You have idea, right? So if you click on Visual Studio here, what it is doing, it is opening this and then asking me to install the whatever is required, correct?
Right.
So like that, this is the version you have to use. This is the main version. This is the desktop version. If you click on that link, always know it will take you here. It's an online version. Okay. Please download this. This will help you to do that.
Okay, fine.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. And one more question.
Yes, please.
So the reports, if I want to access it, I have to go to the URL localhost/reports.
No. No. If you once you downloaded that version, no, you can save a PBIX file. You have to save the report into like how we are saving our Excel files, CSV files, and all. No, so you can save like that. So whenever you want to open, yes, double click on that report and then open it. It's not required always. You have to go Power BI desktop and then open. No, not like that. What you can do, let me show you. In my local system, I have a few reports.
But if we want it to be hosted and we want
So
other users,
that part will come Power BI publish. Once we have to publish the reports into Power BI service, no? So you can see here, I'll saved here the files. So I can click directly here. It will take me into that report. Okay. And for users, that's what I said. For users, we are not going to share this PBIX file. What we are doing, we are publishing that reports into Power BI surveys. Okay, we discussed here in the PPT. Here. So this is a Power BI service.
There would look like
yes.
a Power BI app, something like that, right?
Yes. Okay. So once we publish the report, it will give the link. The URL link will come. So that link we are sharing the reports with us clients. Okay. Even we are not sharing that link also. They will receive automatically the mails. Okay. Once we give the access to them, no, they will receive a mail with a link. They can click on that link and then they can access.
Okay. So when we are then is it like our data which is there in the PBIX, I mean the report and the source, the data gets uploaded also to the Power BI, I mean where it is hosted, that location it will get uploaded also?
Yeah, that's why we have a gateways here. If it is cloud database like Azure or other things, yes, we can access directly. Okay. To get a access and then refresh our reports to get the latest data, we have to schedule with the help of gateways.
Okay.
Okay. Then automatically the latest data, whatever is there in the databases, automatically the data will get visible in our Power BI. It's not
Okay.
like it's not required every time you have to come into your local system, refresh in your local system and then publish. No, not like that. One time publish and then you can schedule your reports.
Okay.
Okay, based on the schedule, like 1 hour, hourly once it has to refresh. So whatever data, for example, 10 rows are updated in the last 1 hour. So those 10 rows also will be visible once the refresh is completed.
Okay.
Okay, that's all. Clear?
Yeah.
Okay, thanks, Rajendra. Are you working, Rajendra?
Yes.
As a, I mean, now is a role.
I'm working as a database administrator.
Oh, okay, okay. So you're good in back in, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, great. You're from Rajendra?
I'm presently working in Dubai.
Okay, okay. Great. Thanks, Rajendra.
Yeah.
Yes, Bhaskar Reddy?
Hi Lakshmi,
Hey, hi.
I have one doubt here. So
Yes, tell us.
generally we connect the like data sources to Power BI service or like what is the actual process that
No,
we do?
there are many data sources.
Yeah.
Okay, we can connect whatever is required.
Okay.
Most
So
common used data sources we are discussing in this
SQL.
course.
Okay. So for instance, like most of the companies use SQL, right?
Hmm.
So we connect to SQL and then load the data in Power BI service or
No,
like
in
where
Power
do
BI
we go?
desktop. Power BI desktop.
Power BI desktop. Okay. Okay.
Yes.
So we generate the reports in Power BI desktop.
Yes. Yesterday we discussed, right, versions.
Yeah, yeah.
So there you can see all the points. What we can do with the desktop version, what we can do with the Power BI service, all the things. Just go through with that PPT. Okay.
Okay.
You can understand.
Okay. So and then after that, we will publish that in Power BI service, which is in cloud, right?
Yes. Yes.
And here Power BI gateways are used to like to automate the
Yes.
report. Like
Yes.
we will schedule every 1 hour, like depends on the requirement, right?
Yes. Yes. You are correct. Absolutely.
So so like what is the reason that we have the database like below the Power BI gateways, like it is mentioned your organization's data. So it's nothing but data source, right? The
Yeah.
data source that we are using. Is that
Yes. Yes. We are
okay?
connecting to the databases. Okay. From our reports, we are connecting to the databases and we are publishing our reports into here, right? So we
Yeah,
need a connections to refresh our data. It's not like, okay, today I refresh data and published. Is it meaningful? It's required latest data always, right?
yeah,
So
yeah,
for that, we have to schedule our refresh. What we can do, we can refresh our local desktop and then we can publish. Is it
yeah,
good manual intervention? No, right? To avoid that, what we have a gateways which
yeah,
will secure our data and we can
yeah.
connect safely to our databases.
Okay.
Okay. And then based on these connections, again, it
Mm,
is coming back and then refreshing our reports.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
But technically everything is happening in Power BI service, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, got it.
Okay, one time we are doing the
One
installation,
time.
scheduling, one time, giving access. Only one time we are doing. And
Yeah.
every day, based on the frequency, it will get a refresh automatically and we can get the latest data.
Okay.
Okay.
So then, like this is the whole process that we do on day-to-day basis. But the problem occurs from anywhere, like during this
See,
process. So
problem occurs like, mostly credential issues. Sometimes our passwords will get expired. Sometimes maybe source get changed. So
okay,
most common errors are these. Okay, we'll discuss that in the end of the Power BI session. Okay,
Okay.
not here. So once we completed the entire course and Power BI service also completed, then we are going to discuss what kind of issues will come, like frequently, like or common errors, how we can fix that. Common
yeah.
errors, yes, we are going to discuss about it. Okay.
Yeah, so the reason I asked is like I just want to remember like what's gonna happen in future. So like during the course of time, like what we gonna do. I'm
Yeah.
just understanding.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, sure. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Thank you. Ashok, we have 3 minutes, so
Yes.
we can discuss the questions. Yes, Ashok.
This
Yes.
is, we have a ETL option as well, right?
Yes.
Do we perform all the transformation level, all the business logic rules in the year, and we'll load the data into the.
Yes, most of the stuff we are going to discuss cover here in Power Query Editor. Okay, sorry. Power Query Editor. Okay. Most of the options are available. If not, then we are using SQL. That's why we are discussing SQL also.
Okay, great.
Okay, most of the options are existed here. Very rare cases we are using SQL. If people know SQL well, they can write code there itself in the code, okay, and they can get it and done. Okay, even join concept also available here. Union, the set operators, that also is available here. We can use the options and then do the performances. No need to write a code. For join the tables, we need to write a code, right, in SQL. But here it's not required. We just need to use the options. That's it.
Yeah,
Okay.
this same query can be used for the report as well. Suppose yeah, the chart dashboards and
Yeah, dashboard we are not using Power Query desktop. So Power
No.
BI desktop we are not using.
no,
We
no,
have
in the web
yes, this
web
data
service.
set will be yes, this data set will be available. You can connect that and then you can build the other reports also. Okay, we are not doing again in Power BI service anything. Okay, we are doing everything in Power BI desktop and publishing there. What we are doing in Power BI service, we are giving access to the users and we are scheduling the refresh.
Correct.
Okay, and if required, you just come and ask. We are going to create the dashboard. That's it.
Okay.
Okay.
And also just the role wise as a as a report developer, do we need to perform both roles, or just only report development or model?
Both we have to. Power BI service and Power BI desktop we have to.
Admin
Because admin, no. Admin role, no, we are not. Because we are going to have an admin department separately. So there are 3 types of roles in Power BI service. One is member, contributor, administrator. 3 roles are there. We'll discuss these things also, okay? Once we enter Power BI service. 3 types of roles are there. As a developer, we are going to have only 2 access, member and contributor, not admin.
Will we cover admin concept as well, right? In this?
Admin is going to have additional access, but most of the thing will cover with a member access only.
No, just I'm asking, will then the
No,
code
admin part, no. Power BI admin, no, we are not covering here.
deployments and all will take.
Deployments, these are all publishing is equals to deployment only. Don't worry about it. Admin means they are going to have a maintenance of other stuff. But 99.9% we are covering with the member access only as a developer. Just 0.1% admin is going to do. That's it.
Okay.
Okay. Admin in the sense here, workspace owner. He is going to admin. That's it.
Yes.
Okay. Workspace owner is going to admin.
Yeah. Thank you. Thanks for the clarification.
Yeah. Thanks, Ashok. Sachin?
Thank you. Just a quick one, like, are we going to cover creating of views in the database? If we have to
No. In that level, no, we are not going to discuss. So here, you can see the template. So template link is there. So the concepts which we are covering in SQL and Power BI, you can see over there.
Okay, thanks.
Okay. I already shared a link in our chat box. You can use that and then go through with that.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks. But in real time, most of the time, no, we are going to have a backend team. Okay. There will be a backend team. If it is small organization, yes, we have to do all the things. If it is big organization, then definitely, yes, we are going to have only read access for the databases. So for read access, what we should know? We should know functions. Okay, we should know joining concepts. We should know union, the set operators. And yeah, these three are enough. The select statement, how we can write.
Okay, so as long as we have at least read access to the data, then we should be good.
Yes. So if we are, mostly we are going to have only read access because they are not going to give a write access and all for all of them. And because it will mess up. So that's the
Yes.
reason they are giving
Yeah.
read access. And for with the read access, what we can do, we can just extract the data. We can read the data from the databases. That's it, right? So to read the data, what we need, we should know if some transformations needs to be do. So we should know the functions, we should know the operators, we should know the joint concepts, we should know the set operators. If you know these four, then it's easy to get the data into Power BI and you can do the, you can load the data based on the requirement. Okay, that concept we are covering. And initially, yes, I'm showing how to create the tables, DDL, DML, DQL commands also I'm covering. Okay, why? Because sometimes local databases will be there for the specific teams. So in that time, we have to create the some tables on that. So for that reason, I'm just showing the how we can create the databases, starting how we can create the tables and all I'm covering.
Okay, just basics, you mean, like
Basics,
just...
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
Otherwise, no SQL. If you want, if you are looking for the complete SQL, there was some batch is going on already, Oracle SQL batch. Okay, so you can join over there, so you can get full-fledged knowledge over there. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Thanks. Pratap.
Hello.
Yes, Pratap.
Hi, Lakshmi.
Yeah. Hi. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing good. Lakshmi, how about you? Thank you.
Yeah, doing good. Thanks, Pratap. Yes, what was the question?
So, Lakshmi, actually, I joined late today,
Hmm?
but I was trying to do my payment.
Mhm.
I could not be able to make it. It's saying it's failed.
Okay.
Can someone help me post this from your team?
Yes, I'm sharing here the payment. Do you have a payment link?
Yeah, if you have one, please share it with me. I will give a try from here.
Yes, let me share here the payment link. If not, then you can reach out the support team. Okay, if it is not working, just reach out the support team and then they will help you. Okay.
So, Lakshmi, actually, will I be getting the
Don't
recording?
worry, first 5 sessions are free. Don't worry. First 5 sessions will be free. First 3 sessions, you'll get the recordings. We are uploading in our YouTube channel. You'll receive that. You're part of WhatsApp group, right? Already.
Yeah, yes.
So in that case, yes, you are going to receive the links also for that. Yesterday and today recording session also you'll get.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Okay.
Try with this link. If it is works, then fine. Otherwise, you can reach out the support team.
I didn't get the link. Where did it be, Lakshmi?
It is there in the chat box. Oh, sorry.
I didn't get that.
Yeah. 1 minute. Sorry for that. I did for 1 minute. Yeah. Yes. Now it is there, right? You can see here a course content link, Zoom registration link, join WhatsApp community and payment link, everything, all the links are available. Okay.
Yeah, got
You
it.
can copy
Yeah.
that, keep it with you guys. Okay. It's for all of them, I'm telling. Just keep it these links with you. Then you can join the WhatsApp group and all. You'll get all the updates, even course content. I think so. Someone asked course content, right? What we are covering. So you can use this link to access that.
Lakshmi,
Okay.
did we did you guide it in installing Power BI today? Sorry, I missed that.
Yes, I showed you. You can maybe go through with the recordings. Okay. I showed you how to
Okay.
install that. I mean, link is there. You can use that link.
Okay.
So that link also I shared. This guys, 1 minute. Let me check. Yeah. I'm placing here the link again. Power BI desktop link. Use that link for the installation.
Okay.
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 Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks. Lakshmi.
Thanks. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, we are running out of time. Yes. Don't worry. There are other hand raises also I see. We'll cover tomorrow. Okay. Sorry for that because already it's 7 minutes more. So we'll connect tomorrow and then we'll discuss that.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.